Hey everyone, it's Stephanie and Lucy. She's a little cranky today. So today we have a really exciting video and it is an unboxing. So myself and some other booktubers got together to create the Sisterhood of the Traveling Book Box, and it's quite large and heavy. So we basically started out with 10 books, and we're each going through, and the person who gets it next films an unboxing, talks about the books that they see, and then takes as many as they want, but for every book that they take to keep, they have to replace one, and then we send it off to the next person. I'm so excited. I have no idea what's in here, so let's just jump in. The person who had the box before me was Cait from the Almost Book Doctor. I will link everyone's channels and videos down below, so please go check all of them out, and they are all fantastic. I feel like I need a drum roll. Oh, these are all packaged. Okay, these are all packaged. I don't know. So I literally have no idea what's in here. Okay, so package number 1. Oh good, they're already pre-cut. Ooh. Okay, so we've got Ring Shout by P. Jelly Clark. Flipped by Wendelin Van Dranen. And Hollow Kingdom by Kira Jane Buxton. I know nothing about any of these except Ring Shout. So this is the first set. Next set. Ooh. We have K.A. Dar Oakley in the Ruin of YMR. I guess that's pronounced Caw, by John Crowley. So this has something to do with, it's a fable, and it tells the story of a crow named Dar Oakley in the realm of, or in the land of Caw, the realm of crows. Ooh. I like the cover. And then the other one, ooh, this is one I have been wanting to read. This is The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead, which I do already own a copy of this, so I am not going to keep it, but I've heard nothing but good things. Oh! Okay. Okay. Next is The German Heiress by Annika Scott, which looks like World War I historical fiction, but I like the cover. Atmospheric. And then, ooh, this is heavy. We have The Beautiful Ones, which is the Biography of Prince, and this is a gorgeous book. I've been wanting to read this. Oh my gosh. This is so heavy. Ooh, and it's got a matte cover. Okay, I am tempted. And it smells really good. Okay, so we have The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty, who's the author of Big Little Lies. I like the cover. So we have The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I think this is book 1 in the Dark Tower series, which I know a lot of people on BookTube right now are reading this series, and I really thought this book would be bigger, which makes me less intimidated to start it. But I think this is Stephen King's only fantasy series. Ooh, this cover. Alan Steele, Avengers of the Moon. The tagline is, "Our solar system needs a hero." Hey, Luce. Are you comfy? She just made herself right at home. Are you comfortable? Lucy wants to be part of the Sisterhood too. There are 2 more packages. Ooh. The paperback of Crown of Feathers, which I own the hardcover of this, but if I didn't already own this book, I would totally keep it. I've been wanting to read this. And how gorgeous is that cover? Oh, it's so pretty, but we'll let the next person have it. Ooh. So this one is by Marie Benedict, and it is The Other Einstein, the haunting story of Einstein's brilliant first wife who was lost in his shadow. This one sounds so good. I'm keeping this one. I'm not even putting it back in the box. Ooh. How gorgeous is that cover? This one sounds really good. Okay. Unboxing. Ooh. Patrick Susskind. Perfume. The Story of a Murderer. Translated from the German by John E. Woods. And I have been wanting to read more translated books. And I think it was Leslie and a couple other people said this one was really good as well. Oh, this looks so cute. This looks like a Cait book, which I love. Cait from Literary Apothecary. I don't know if she put this one in here. So it's the readers of Broken Wheel recommend. And it says, once you let a book into your life, the most unexpected things can happen. This one sounds so cozy. A heartwarming reminder of why we are book lovers. This is ooh, that's a comma splice. Okay, I'm gonna forget that. Anyway. This is a sweet, smart story about how books find us, change us, and connect us. Oh, I like this. I'm keeping this one. So now I need to pick what I'm going to keep. So I'm definitely keeping the last 3 I opened. Ooh, because they all sound so good. So that's 3. And just a reminder, whatever I take out, I have to put that same number of books back in for the next person. So, I am taking 4 books. I'm going to take The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I've been wanting to get into this series, and I think this is just a sign that I need to start. I'm taking The Other Einstein by Marie Benedict because, hello. Perfume by Patrick Susskind. And the readers of Broken Wheel recommend. So, since I am taking 4, I have to put 4 more in. And these are the 4 I chose. So, the first is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is a short little novel that you have probably heard of. This is not my favorite Victorian novel. Not the biggest fan. However, multiple people who normally do not read or like classics really enjoy Dorian Gray. So I think I want to pass it on to somebody who will potentially really love it because it is well loved. I just have the unpopular opinion that I did not like it. Next is And the Trees Crept In by Don Kurtagich. This is a YA horror novel. I'm normally not a horror fan, but I love Don Kurtagich. And I think these are just lighter horror, but I listened to this on audiobook and read this. It's got like handwritten type notes in there. And I think it's just creepy, and October's coming up and spooky season, and I think somebody is really going to like this because I want more people to read her books. I never really hear about her anymore. And another one is Devil's Creek by Todd Keisling. I got this for a read along, I think last year, and like I said, horror just really isn't my cup of tea. But I know that there are a few people in our book box group who are horror fans that I think will appreciate this and love this, so I'm including this as well. And finally, because I want everybody and their mother and their father and their whole family to read more of this author, I'm including Blood Dazzler by Patricia Smith. She is a phenomenal poet, slam poet, speaker, human being. This was a National Book Award finalist, and this is told from Hurricane Katrina's point of view. And it is one of my absolute favorite books. I had the good fortune of meeting Patricia Smith in my undergrad poetry class, and she's just a fantastic human being, and I'm just in awe of what she can do with words and playing around with language. And this book is so impactful, and I want more people to get into poetry, and I feel like this is very accessible. It talks about an event that everybody knows about, and I just want people to love it and love her. So whoever gets this, if you don't love it, I will come for you. I know where you live now. Just kidding, but kind of not really. But yes, so I'm including these 4, keeping those 4, and I'm excited to watch everybody else's videos. We have been keeping this a huge secret from each other. So I have no idea who put what in here, who took what. You know, it's so much fun. Once again, please go check out all my friends' channels. Their videos down below. This has been a small little labor of love and so much fun. And if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.